The quarterback room in Cleveland has never been short of drama, but this season feels different. All eyes are locked on Shedeur Sanders, a young man carrying a famous name, the weight of sky-high expectations, and the full glare of the NFL spotlight. The buzz around him has grown louder with every passing week, as whispers of frustration, ownership pressure, and even trade rumors swirl in the background. But amid all of the noise, one voice has stepped forward to shut down the chatter and defend the rookie's future. Browns quarterback coach Bill Musgrave made it clear that Sanders is absolutely going to get his shot. He insisted there's no question about it, no doubt in the building, and no reason for fans to buy into the rumors that the Browns are holding him back. Musgrave explained that both Sanders and Dillon Gabriel are working side by side, pushing each other every single day, preparing like starters, and staying one play away from being thrown into the fire. These are guys who have been the guy their entire lives, never sitting behind anyone, never waiting their turn. And that, Musgrave admitted, creates its own kind of transition. For the first time in their careers, they're not the ones under center from the opening snap. Instead, they're learning the NFL grind the hard way, through patience. But behind the scenes, Musgrave said, they've immersed themselves in the game plan, drilled before and after practice, and refused to let the outside noise distract them. His message was sharp and clear. When Sanders' number is called, he'll be ready. That's what the coaching staff wants people to know. But what about ownership? Because make no mistake, Jimmy Haslam is watching this situation closer than anyone. According to Colin Cowherd, Haslam is pushing hard behind the scenes. He sees Sanders not just as a backup, not just as a rookie project, but as the future face of the Browns. And if this team starts losing, Haslam isn't going to sit quietly. Cowherd went as far as to predict that by Thanksgiving, Sanders could already be the best quarterback on the roster, and the fans will be clamoring for him to take over. Think about that. A fan base that has lived through decades of quarterback chaos, now chanting for Deion Sanders' son to take the reins and turn the tide. The ownership knows exactly what that kind of energy could mean for ticket sales, jersey numbers, and national headlines. But here's the catch. While Haslam may want to throw Sanders into the fire right away, the coaching staff is begging for patience. They know the risks of rushing a rookie, especially one carrying this much attention. They're buying time, holding him back, trying to shield him until they feel he's ready. Musgrave himself admitted they're leaving no stone unturned in preparing him, but at the same time, he hinted at a bigger plan. They want Sanders polished, ready, and fully equipped to take over, not tossed in just because the fan base is restless or the owner wants a quick spark. Still, patience is a luxury that disappears quickly in the NFL. If the Browns stumble out to 0-4 or 1-3, the pressure on Kevin Stefanski and the staff will reach a boiling point. And at that moment, Haslam might come down from the box and demand what the fans will already be screaming for: Shedeur Sanders under center. The speculation doesn't end there, though. In fact, some reports have only added fuel to the fire. Rizzo claimed recently that Sanders isn't even running with the scout team. Bailey Zapp, a late signing, has been the one getting those reps. Sanders, meanwhile, has been standing on the sideline watching. That has sparked a whole new set of questions. Is there a deeper rift between Sanders and management? Could a trade be in the works? Because if he's not even being groomed as the emergency option, then what is his role right now? Fans are asking why he's even on the roster if he isn't playing, isn't practicing, and isn't being developed. Some believe it's simply about selling jerseys and keeping the Sanders name in the headlines. But the Haslams don't need jersey money. That leaves one explanation. This is a team trying to control the timing of its most valuable asset, and that's where the rumors start to swirl. According to TalkSport, the San Francisco 49ers are watching this situation very closely. With Brock Purdy dealing with injury, fans in the Bay Area have already started calling for the team to make a move for Sanders. They see him as the kind of talent who could fit their system, step into the role, and give them a new spark if Purdy can't stay healthy. TalkSport reported that Niners fans even trended hashtags demanding the team explore a trade. It sounds wild, but this is the NFL. Fortunes flip in an instant, and front offices don't hesitate if they see a chance to land a potential franchise quarterback. The Dolphins have also entered the conversation. Tua Tagovailoa, once seen as the long-term solution in Miami, is facing growing criticism after another shaky start to the season. Fans are tired of the turnovers, the struggles under pressure, and the lack of consistency. For them, the idea of Shedeur Sanders stepping in is almost too good to ignore. Dolphins fans have already been vocal on social media, demanding their team explore a move before the season spirals away. With frustration boiling in Miami and ownership desperate to keep the fan base engaged, it's not hard to imagine them taking a long look at Sanders if Cleveland is open for business. But is Cleveland open for business? That's the million-dollar question. Haslam doesn't want to lose Sanders. He knows this is the one player who could finally bring attention, excitement, and stability to a franchise that has lacked it for decades. Rumors might swirl, teams might circle, but for now the Browns are holding firm. They want to keep him, develop him, and eventually hand him the keys to the offense. That's the plan. But as the pressure mounts, as the rumors grow louder, and as teams like the 49ers and Dolphins start sniffing around, the Browns might be forced to make a decision. Hold him back and risk alienating the fan base, or unleash him and risk throwing him in before he's ready. The truth is, this story is still being written. Musgrave's defense of Sanders shows the coaching staff still believes in him. Haslam's pressure shows the ownership is desperate to see him on the field. And the trade rumors show just how much the league is paying attention. For Sanders, it's a waiting game. He's caught between the coach's careful planning, the owner's impatience, and the eyes of fans who want him now. One wrong move could derail everything, but one right moment could turn him into the star Cleveland has been waiting for. The NFL doesn't wait for anyone, and neither do the fans, which makes this moment for Sanders so fascinating. Will he be unleashed in Cleveland as the new face of the Browns? Or will he be traded to a contender desperate for a spark? Or will the team keep stalling, leaving him sidelined while the pressure mounts? All we know for certain is that his time is coming. Whether it's with the Browns, the 49ers, the Dolphins, or someone else entirely, Shedeur Sanders won't stay in the shadows for long. But here's the question I'll leave you with. Is Bill Musgrave's support a genuine sign that Sanders is about to get his chance? Or is it just a smokescreen to control the narrative? Do you think there's a real rift between Sanders and the Browns management? And should teams like San Francisco or Miami swoop in and make a move before it's too late? Drop your thoughts below, because this story isn't just about one player. It's about the next chapter in the NFL quarterback saga.